promising, does it?
Makes my bones itch.
What happened here?
That Void Woken had someone in its claws.
meet your maker.
Just a caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a magister. From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers. Wood creaks above your head. You hear only one gruff... You twist your head around as the magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out... White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short...
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
She slumps, or...
No. I've never seen
Her eyes...
those.
Her eyes...
I helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the magisters, but...
She flinches at the slight... Work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf. Collared by magisters in the far north, you were forced marched to this foreign land. You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed after all. Eloisa was the prettiest girl. Warm red wine flows down your... The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a...
Oh, Ma! Huh? There was a... They killed everyone. I'm not trying. Maybe you can cross the river then. Yeah.
His gaze...
I'll keep distracted.
He performs a...
Now go up. Oh!
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez? Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just...
The older-looking magister...
Cool, Aldous. He's a...
Thought you were someone else for a second there, lad. Someone with no business in Driftwood. But enough of all that. What would...
His face goes pale.
The void will can come.
Hush, Fader. You may be quick, mind.
He nods his head.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
Baby dog. Get yourself in check, boy.
The older-looking...
Port elf.
His face...
The void will...
Hush, Fader. Be quick, man.
He nods his... The silent monk, like... The silent monk's stitched lips, the expected...
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days. Just look at you. Anyway, tavern's just down, 'cause that's what... Don't know.
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull? How can it be?
You can't go in there, mister. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they left a mess, a big one. She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them. But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me, but then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. I'm not allowed outside the village.
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns and skips away.
Come now. Is this really necessary?
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you. Oh, terribly sorry. For letting me live, you have my eternal gratitude. Ha! Foolish stink beast.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape.
Well, I'm a rat. Just look. I'll have her.
The rat.
Carry on then, stink.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, God-woken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold.
Taste. Or, indeed, you could stand there gulping as if I just ran off with your femur. You might not have the brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits.
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path, as long as I am free of this rope. Because along with Torch, they spent quite no offence meant towards your own venerable carcass, of course. They stopped the plague. It seemed that now that you're...
The lizard...
I am in intense pain, Evergreen. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid. Insufferable. Your bones, but no one, only an important person would carry. Now an important...
A slow...
Not... Now if you would...
The Meister...
Malady. Be quick about what you would... Excellent.
doesn't feel like playing.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
The Meister turns to you. Her...
Oh, pardon. Thank you for rescuing.
She stops.
We are quite finished with polite enthusiasm. On a weekday, my word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It's fortunately the Magister attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall. It really is quite simple. In the corner there's a painting. Remove it and push the button behind it. Then we may move on to the vault. The combination to the... I pray my instructions will not be too... Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and push the button. Now, kindly... We can go nowhere until you open the safe in the floor. The combination is 15R, 34L, 23R, 35R, 9R, 16L, 33L, 45R, 51L, 1L.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination.
Excellent. Follow me. You'll find the Feel free to look about while I catch my breath. Come speak to me when you wish to proceed. And try not to break anything in the meantime.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken? Just so. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right any injustice. But make no mistake, the Divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the Void. The Divine cannot use his power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the Void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, but whatever the skeletal equivalent is. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They are all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
And do not lose anything.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular... After a quick rummage, you gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and a...
too simple. Perform the ritual. Ingredients in the cupboard, ritual in the book, source in the fountain. Go!
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision as the world fades.
Deepest recess of my soul? But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
Bathed in the half-light of this eerie, starless, it looks
My child! Come! Come closer, my child!
the apparition.
Time, speak the spell and see.
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, child? You're God.
Amadia's
Yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly. The void is... We are battling for our very survival. And we are losing. Indeed, you must realize. Together and one, it is a... We gave... That is what... I know. It is the void only. I hope you... Of course, but that... So make... But do not let that I will urge...
laughter.
You flat. We so return. Once you have something that source, you have the speak. Alas, good luck.
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in... Who has taken my books? My notes? They were here just a moment ago. Everything was peaceful. Sweet Amadia, why do you test your chronicler so? Am I cursed? The chronicler again. When we were at the vision, why can't me? A lizard, she told me. If it wasn't for... If I knew the chronicler puts...
Go now, my child. River...
The spirit keeps glance. How can I help? If I knew the way... The chronicler... The Meister stares intently.
Still alive?
She leans in.
Tell me, what did you see?
She sighs in...
You can't... I know it's the purging. Not enough to... So we must... Sorcerers, you will not... However it...
The Meister...
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. And you do not sorcerer your folk, the Magister, but do be careful. And if they're bad...
As she speaks...
I wish there was more...
The spirit of an elegant elven woman...
You can... I am the Meister. No air.
The spirit...
It is hard.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her...
What news? Can you channel enough source? The Magister break into... Remember...
The squirrel... The spirit keeps glancing. How can I help? I don't have a choice. I cannot do anything. If I knew that the chronicler...